Hey Libra, I'm laughing because I literally just picked up the deck and look at the card. That's your card. Welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your mid-November 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Libra, feel that the roles are in the reverse. Please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate. May not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. Bear with me. I'm a little on the sick side, so. All right, Libra. So while I was shuffling, the Six of Wands kind of like stopped the shuffling, and it was kind of in the reverse. So Six of Wands normally in the reverse is maybe something is ego-based. Perhaps you're not finding success with something, or the recognition. Two of Pentacles and the Death card. There's Scorpio energy there. Could have it in your chart, dealing with one. Two of Pentacles and the Death card. Maybe something you feel like is not working out, or you're not getting the attention or recognition with something, and trying your best at something, but possibly wondering, is this something that needs to change or just end? So that could just be a side thing. Doesn't necessarily have to be part of the reading. All right, Libra. So let's see what's going on for you, Libra. All right, is this how we're going to be doing the reading? Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, like just reading the cards that fly out. You might be making some sort of choice on something that is aligned with your heart. Perhaps even if you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed, developing a new love for something that's more aligned with you. I get the sense for some of you this can be work related. It can be related to love as well. All right, Libra. Libra. For some of you, maybe finding yourself way back to your heart. Because I almost get the sense of, for some, there could have been a bit of a detachment from the heart and thinking that it was from the heart. For example, if this is love related, maybe there was, I don't know, let's say maybe there's a person who you think you had love for, and maybe you did, maybe you cared and whatever, or still do, but it wasn't coming from a place of the heart. It could have been coming more from a place of attraction, passion, as opposed to actual love. Or maybe you feel that you were dealing with somebody who maybe claimed they love you, but you could just sense that they didn't. Yeah, maybe they care about me, but if this was really aligned, they wouldn't do this or that or whatever. So I feel like you're getting yourself back to, well, ultimately, what is my inner being saying? What is my soul really resonating with? How can I feel happy living in my truth, as opposed to settling, or as opposed to thinking that everything has to be, or that things are always difficult instead of whatever. Anyway, let me stop talking because I feel like I'm getting distracted. And maybe that was the case. Maybe this situation has distracted you from who you actually are. All right, so you have the Nine of Wands, feeling tired, exhausted. It is also a card of perseverance, but we'll see. That's your overall energy. You have the Eight of Cups, a detachment. So either you have emotionally detached, or you walked away from something, or this is your current feeling right now. Normally the Eight of Cups is following a path that is new. It's going towards that Ace of Cups, which would make the Nine of Cups, this emotional fulfillment, feeling content and joyous. So as of right now, this Eight of Cups, you can see that something, it's almost like these cups are empty. You've already experienced this. You've already tried it. And then that's Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, 7 + 1, 8, right? Okay. Seven of Swords is the challenge. Could be a card of avoidance, or maybe being lied to, maybe lying to yourself. We'll see. In the foundation, you have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo energy. So the Queen of Wands is active in an energetical, if that's even a word, way. Because the King of Wands, he has a plan. He's going to do the work. He takes action, because that's masculine energy. The Queen of Wands takes action, but in a different sense, where she attracts this energy. For some of you, this is finding your confidence again, finding the beauty within you, and not needing to find it externally. Like, oh, tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm worth something. She doesn't need to hear it from the outside. Yeah, it's nice, but she knows it within. And that's how she attracts, because it's almost like this confirmation within her that I want it, I got it, kind of thing. You have the Judgment card in the past, the card of opportunity, reconciliation, or resurrection of some sort. On your mind, you have the Knight of Wands. That's the taking action. But it is also a little bit of a fickle energy, because the Knight of Wands has this passion, and because he's younger, or maybe the correct word is a little more immature, but not in a negative sense. It's just, there's still more need to experience to fully know what you truly want, right? It's kind of like you're at a buffet and maybe you like the rice, but Knight of Wands energy is like, oh, I want to try that over there. Let me see if that's good. You try it. Yeah, no. So you're kind of figuring out what it is that you like. Oh, I'm going to try this. Oh, I like this. So now that's labeled as something that you like. That's why the Knight of Wands can seem like a fickle energy. So anyway, that's on your mind. Ten of Swords is the outcome. So we'll see what that is. That could be after going through some sort of suffering. The suffering can hurt, right? But it aligns you to who you are, right? Suffering is basically saying, I don't want this. I don't align with this. So looking at this Ten of Swords, you see how the swords are going down his back? So it's technically going down the spine. The spine is what helps you function. If you didn't have a spine, you wouldn't be able to walk. No, you'd just be mush. And it is kind of like aligning the chakras, as they would say. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Which this Ten of Swords kind of resonates with that Death card that showed up. Why is the Nine of Wands here as the overall energy for Libra? The High Priestess, that's your intuition, your inner knowing. The Tower, a sudden change or a sudden realization. And the Ace of Pentacles. So some sort of new beginning, a new energy in regards to something that feels stable or anything that equals security. So Ace of Pentacles could be money, could be a solid foundation, could be something that you can lean on, right? It's kind of like it's a seed or an acorn to grow a tree. And the tree is sturdy, it's stable, it lasts a long time. That's what pentacle energy is. So, there's something, you know what I also get? In the search for something. So for some of you, in a plain sense, could be like in a search for better work, way to make money. This could be the search internally for a strong foundation within you. And Libra, I mean, that kind of makes sense because typically they say that Libra, because it's the 7th house, could always be focused on the other person. And I mean, like, this could pertain to any sign, you know? It doesn't just necessarily have to be Libra. But there might have been a focus on, like, people-pleasing kind of thing. And feeling like you found security there. Because in a sense, in a coping mechanism sense, people pleasing, well, if other people are pleased with me, then I have a sense of security. Because if I need something, right, they like me. Or if they like me, they'll help me with this. Or I feel comfortable. I'm not going to be discarded or abandoned or whatever. Anyway, moving on. What is the Eight of Cups? For some of you, this is in a search for like a solid commitment. What is this? Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Something has become very clear for you because the Two of Swords, I like to look at it as a card of like ignoring external environment and really going within. But it is also, like I've been recently saying, the Two of Swords is at a crossroads or like at a stalemate, and you're going to have to choose A or B. And it's vital because A is different and so is B. Ace of Swords is making that choice. It's seeing the clarity. And then the Four of Pentacles is a card of holding on. Keeping something. Let's keep going. Why is the Seven of Swords the challenge? Five of Pentacles. The Strength card. The Eight of Pentacles. This is pushing through. This is because of what you've learned from whatever it is that you were going through, or just life in general, or the clarity that you've gained. This maybe even intuitive nudge to step away from something, to detach from something, to make some sort of choice to align with yourself again, where you were feeling either abandoned, broken, whatever lack this is with the Five of Pentacles, because it's a card of poverty. It doesn't have to be in a figurative sense. And the Strength card is having the courage to get out of this. Or finding your own strength. And then the Eight of Pentacles. This is work and focused work. Really looking at the details of something, perfecting something. Very Virgo energy. I'm not even sure if this is a Virgo card, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that it might be. For some of you, you might have Virgo in your chart. And I was literally thinking to myself, like, why am I saying Virgo? I'm doing a Libra reading. And I'm thinking, well, maybe Virgo. And at the bottom of the deck, here's the Hermit card. So is the challenge following through with something that you need to do? Are you avoiding something? Are you lying to yourself? Are you being lied to? Or another word I could use is gaslit. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Queen of Swords. Justice. 2 Libra cards. The Devil card. Capricorn energy. Libra, I think you're going to have to use that skill that you already have, because you are the 7th house, because you can you can understand the workings and dealings with other people. You're going to have to step into that a little clearer. Not in the sense of I need to work together with somebody, but in the sense of how do I live fully in my truth? How do I live happily? But in a true sense, not happy, oh, this momentary thing makes me feel happy. No. Where there is a steady flow of happiness and truth, Justice card, and righteousness and balance. But then you have the devil card, which to me is saying that there is a lack of balance here. And either you know this, because Queen of Swords sees clearly, and the Devil card is something that we're attached to, and they're not chained up. Like, these people are free in the sense of, like, if they literally listen to their intuition, they could just like, okay, I'm going to take this off and I don't need to be here. It's kind of like an addiction. Like, the addiction is not necessarily telling you, you have to be here. No, you can overcome it, right? With discernment, with wisdom, with consistency, with willpower, you can overcome this. So there's something here, I feel like what you're needing to overcome, what you're looking outside is literally within you. So if it's a sense of validation, of feeling cared for, of feeling wanted, of feeling like something is going to work out, like if you need somebody to tell you, no, you know, you're good, it's going to work out for you. Just knowing that it will. I don't know, I'm giving examples. I'm not sure if this is making sense, but you let me know. Why is the Judgment here in the past? Let me see what time it is. The Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Lovers. So we have Cancer, Gemini energy, 9 of Swords at the bottom. There's a choice that you've made in the past. There was some sort of opportunity. I even want to say lesson too. Or something to turn out differently in the past. You moved towards that. There was a sense of, I'm committed to this. I want this to work out. I'm going to follow this. There's a choice here that you've made in the past. Why is the Knight of Wands on your mind? The Sun, Leo energy. The Page of Wands, the Empress. Yeah, I really feel like what's on your mind is living something that's much more fulfilled and aligned with you. Point blank, period. Because the Sun is about happiness. It's the Yes card of the tarot deck. It's new life. It's fresh. It's not like the Fool card. This is literally like a child. For some of you, you could be dealing with a fire sign child or someone who is younger than you. Aries, Sag, Leo. And the Empress is this fertile card. Creation. So I feel like on your mind there is this idea of like, I want to create something that's much more abundant, something that has the potential for growth, etc. Now for some, and I also get, like, it just came to me, for some of you, what's on your mind is wanting somebody to come towards you with this veracity. Is that the right word? I don't even know. Or with this passion, like to claim you, to talk to you. And this might be something that's like heavily on your mind or that's burdening you. However, Libra, there has to be this detachment. Why is the Ten of Swords the outcome? The Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, the King of Wands now. Libra, for some of you, I feel like somebody has made a choice that you're not very happy with. Or will, because this is the outcome. Now, whatever occurred, this, I feel like this, using your discernment, could be an Aries you're dealing with. I also get the sense of making peace with something. So for some of you, if this is like a marriage or a career thing, all that glitters isn't gold, but I also want to say that making peace with something or someone, because I feel like there's a cycle that ends. So for some of you, it's the sense of like, yep, I know this isn't working out for me and I'm walking away. And not working out for me because I need validation, but more of like, this is really not aligned with me. Like, even if I had the validation, and am I truly comfortable? Am I truly feeling this consistent yet subtle flow of satisfaction with something? Is it aligned with me? I feel like this reading is much deeper than the regular, yeah, they want to get back with you kind of thing. Because for some, this is about having some sort of reconciliation with a situation that has, I almost want to say, really mentally destroyed you. Now, for some, it's something like a reconciliation, like a marriage being fixed. And for others, it's reconciling and making peace with something that just doesn't align with you anymore. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. If it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.